Last night, or on the 22nd of November 2024, the Brooklyn Nets went to Philadelphia with no Joel Embiid. I guess Joel Embiid had better things to do than actually play the game of basketball. I talked about him in the previous video, and I will talk about him in a future video with his little spa maintenance days and all that. But nevertheless, this man is abysmal. I mean, I was going back and forth as to whether or not to even talk about this guy. And for the most part, I refrained from talking about this guy because this guy is just that bad at the game of basketball, right? So, but what got me talking about him in this particular video, right? I saw two plays last night in the game against the Philadelphia 76ers where they lost 113-98. And Ben Simmons, to his discredit, in 26 minutes had 2.4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block. I mean, that is some epic triple single numbers for a guy who was a former All-Star. Now, I want to show you the plays that really ticked me off about Ben Simmons. This is the first clip. DJ, spin that shit.
Too strong. Wilson trying to track it down and does. Cutter, Simmons, layup is blocked. Fans react. Martin to the rim. Just lead of the night. Wilson with a great save and find for Simmons. Didn't go strong. In fact, he just missed it. No block.
Now, you're point blank at the goddamn old rim. You're 6'10". That is a dunk 99 times out of 100. And we got to the 100th time. This man blew a wide open layup where the goddamn old ball didn't even hit the rim. How are you 6'10" and can't dunk a cookie in milk when we've seen you many times before dunk that basketball? You're wide open. Are you having flashbacks to Game 7 in 2021? Because if you ask me, that's what it looks like. It looks like when he returned to Philadelphia, it was the house of horrors. He can't shake the fact that he can't get over what happened on that infamous night. Just absolutely disgusting. Now, let's show the other clip from when Ben Simmons shot another airball brick. DJ, spin that
Shot
shit.
clock is down to 5. Simmons wheels, flips it up, missed it.
Just absolutely abhorrent. Absolutely disgusting, man. And this is what the Brooklyn Nets are paying $40 million for. This is what they're getting for $40 million. Kids, look, if you kids just happen to be listening to my video, right, stay in school, right? Stay in school. All right, because, hey, you can brick layups in the NBA and make $40 million a year. Stay in school. Don't do drugs and alcohol. Because this is where we at in today's NBA. We get guys that will play to their potential and they get the bag and then they forget how to play the game of basketball. And then they want to hide behind all these injuries or whatever like that. And they want to hide behind mental health. There's people right now who work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, with hardly no breaks, getting paid far less money. What's up, Jeffrey Weaver? Good to see you. Long time no see. So shout out to my man Jeffrey Weaver in the building. For real. There are people that work far harder, making far less money. All this dude got to do is put a ball through a basket. And he can't even do that right. And he's 6'10". These people, the people who I'm talking about, who works far more hours, getting paid far less money, are going to work with bad backs. Some going to work with broken arms. People got all kinds of stress, strains, sprains about them. And they still find a way to go to work because they know what they do or what they don't do has an impact not only on themselves, but on their family as well. And this man is disrespecting the people like you and I who work hard for a living, who pay our hard-earned money to go watch these games and all that. And this is how self-entitled, stuck-up motherfuckers like this repay you. Absolutely disgusting. But don't worry, though, because like Kamala Harris said, right? Eventually, joy is going to come in the morning, and he's not going to be in the NBA roster anymore. We will not have to be subjecting ourselves to trash like this anymore. I mean that. This is his last year in the NBA. I promise you that. So this is absolutely disgusting. I'm going to run it back one more time. Those two plays, just in case you hadn't seen it, I'm going to run those two plays back. Here's the first one. DJ, spin that shit.
Too strong. Wilson trying to track it down and does. Cutter, Simmons, layup is blocked. Fans react. Martin to the rim. Just lead of the night. Wilson with a great save and find for Simmons. Didn't go strong. In fact, he just missed it. No block.
Yeah, Iron Eagle had to correct himself. Dude, even so, who? I'll tell you who blocked that shot, Iron Eagle. It was Casper the Friendly Ghost that blocked that shot. How do you not even hit the rim on a layup? How? How is that possible? You're 6'10", and you're missing layups that don't even hit the rim. Now, throughout this man's career, or through the latter part of his career, ever since he got that money, Ben Simmons has made more fashion statements than actual statements on the court. Let's just keep this 100. When he was sitting out all those games, and every time you look, Ben Simmons was dressed like he was auditioning for the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards and all that. It is just that bad. But this is what happens when you bet your stable on the wrong horse. This is what happens when you bet your stable on the wrong horse. Guys like Ben Simmons going out here, sticking up the joint, making tens of millions of dollars. They're thumbing their nose up and talking down on people like you and I because, let them tell it, you will never be where they are. Just absolutely disgusting, man. Ben Simmons need to go ahead and hang it up. He's done. I don't know why Brooklyn out here calling this guy. He's done. And just to think, a few years ago, people were talking about how Ben Simmons would look on Golden State, or how Ben Simmons would look on this team, or how Ben Simmons would look on the Lakers and all that. Just a few short years ago, people were out here fantasizing, getting themselves into all kinds of, I don't know what they were getting themselves in a damn hissy fit. I mean, just having their head in the sky, looking at the clouds, fantasizing about what Ben Simmons would look like in another uniform. And all he does is a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom, and he's shaking his stinking ass all over the court. Absolutely disgusted. I am disgusted by even watching this guy play the game of basketball. And somebody could be sitting up here talking about LP. Well, why are you out here talking about it? Because I want to. God damn it. I want to talk about Ben Simmons because I wanted to roast the fuck out of his ass for how he's performing so far this season. Here's the other clip. DJ, spin that shit.
Shot clock is down to 5. Simmons wheels, flips it up, missed it.
He out here bricking baby hooks. Absolutely disgusting. Trash, man. Trash. Absolute trash. Ben Simmons need to go ahead and hang it up. He's done. There's just no coming back from this. Even if he happened to have some kind of epiphany and goes on this career renaissance throughout the rest of the season, it does not discount. It does not take away from the overall body of work. This man is doo-doo. Now, shockingly, he still averages 14 points and 7 rebounds for his career. Well, close to 8 for his career. This season, he's only averaged 5.4 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 6.6 assists for his regular season campaign right now. All those numbers are down from his career. So, yeah, he got to go. That's all I'm going to say about that. Ain't no need wasting more time talking about this bum. He's donezo. You're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Ho!